Syphilis cases highest in 70 years in an alarming trend. Oh dear. Hello, this is Chart GPT Today. I suppose this is not a very comfortable subject to talk about, but STDs. Picked up this article here from ABC saying syphilis cases at highest levels in 70 years in an alarming trend. So let's take a quick look at it. The STD, sexually transmitted disease rates by country. Of course, you can imagine in Africa that's a big deal. You can check out the different countries. There's a link in the description post link box, in the description box below, that kind of goes into more, if you want to go in more of an interactive map on this. Kind of interesting. But there were some articles out specific on the U.S. You can see here the changes in gonorrhea and syphilis in the states that seem to be picking up the most. So that's quite interesting there. You can check out your state there. And of course, here's the city, I guess: Memphis, Tennessee, Jackson, Mississippi, Columbia, South Carolina, Baltimore, Philadelphia, New Orleans, Milwaukee. Some of them, of course, these are by per capita rates, so it's not necessarily big cities. So interesting there. But I mean, you look at the difference between Memphis at 1,400, and you can go all the way down to Orlando, Florida. It's almost half. So you can see that the variation is quite dramatic in terms of where STDs are bigger than other cities. So interesting point there. After we go into specific states, well, I guess these STDs, gonorrhea and chlamydia rates, you can see where the rates are the highest in Mississippi, Louisiana. So we have to look at those states, why that is. And of course, here's the state again: Mississippi, Louisiana. Overall STD rates: Mississippi, Louisiana, Alaska, South Carolina. So it's quite interesting. And so you might first jump to politics, but it seems like there's a mixed bag on terms of which political state. Of course, a lot of states have a heavy concentration of urban. It may be more of an urban versus non-urban situation as opposed to red state, blue state. But here's the trend here in terms of this particular STD. You can see that the index line in 10 years, it's almost doubled. Especially in men, the total is almost doubled in 10 years, which is quite dramatic, actually. Now here you can see the same thing in 1984, and these are index lines. You can see it's jumped 400 or 500%, and you got to cool off because of COVID. I guess lockdown saved that, and now it's back up on the rise. So interesting point there. Of course, here's a chart in terms of what are the causes. And the biggest category is men on men sex, is 31%. And I guess men with unknown sex of sex partners, I don't know how they know. How do you know that? I guess that's a possibility. And then women are lower, and men who have sex with women only is only 20%. So it does seem to be catered to those relationships that are, shall we say, non-traditional. You can check out the AI in terms of the causes of this. It's quite interesting write-up from the artificial intelligence, and as well as take our online poll, what you think some of the key reasons for it is. It might be interesting to hear people's take on that. Now don't forget to subscribe.